Hey guys, it's early Wednesday morning, and I've got a lot of body work done on the box camper, but not everything done. Not done perfectly, but today is probably my best shot to hit it with paint. There's not a cloud in the sky, 0% chance of rain the beginning of the day, and then later towards the latter part of the day is probably like a 10% chance. And the best thing is humidity goes down to 55% about 11 o'clock, so that's when I'm going to try to hit it. So I'm going to get as much body work done as possible until then. Get it all cleaned up. It's not going to be perfect, but then again, it is a box truck camper, so it doesn't have to be perfect. It'll look good enough from 20 feet away, or 10, maybe even 10 feet away. So anyway, good enough for my use, and then I don't have to worry about scratching it so much and all that kind of stuff. But it'll look a lot better than it did. Let me show you what I got done so far. As you can tell, this is the old door, and I had the letters on it and everything, and I've got all that taken care of. All the letters and all the indentions are off. All the holes are filled in and bondoed so it's even. Everything's smoothed out. Like the first layer of paint's pretty much been taken down. I've got it all sanded down to like 220 grit, so paint ought to stick pretty well. Now I've got to go back and, oh man, my tape got wet. That's not good. Anyway, I got to go back and mask everything that's not going to be sprayed, cover my wheels, and then go and wipe it down really well with the reducer to clean the paint up. And by the way, did I tell you I'm not a professional at this? I have painted a few cars, but they were acceptable. I wouldn't say professional quality or anything, but that Jeep I painted, and I lived with that for 6-7 years, and I was perfectly happy with that. So I'm hoping that this will come out good. The Jeep I painted with a base coat, clear coat. I don't know if that's easier or harder, but this is going to be a single stage paint. So if I ever have a problem, I can just mask off and then blend the paint if I need to. With a base coat, clear coat, you have to, I think you have to repaint the whole panel. I didn't want to have to do anything like that. Plus, it wouldn't go good on this. I think a single stage will work well on this. I'm hoping anyway. So anyway, hopefully by the end of today, I will have most of this painted, at least the box. So that's the main thing I wanted to do. Just get it presentable, so that it didn't look like something that just came out of the junkyard, which it did. So wish me luck that I get this done and I don't make a big mess of it, because the paint used to be a lot cheaper. When I painted that Jeep, I think I paid like 150, 175 bucks for all the paint and supplies and everything. Now it's going up to like $2.50 for a gallon. I got this matching color for the cab, so that the box will match the cab. I don't know if that was a wise thing to do, because I forgot about the doors and well, anyway, the door and the little hatch door. That's probably going to be a different color white. Close enough though. I mean, this thing doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be usable. That's my biggest concern. I want it presentable so it's not an eyesore or anything. That's my idea of stealth. I want it to be clean looking. It's not going to be like you would notice that somebody could camp in it or something like that. What it is I'm going to try to keep it nice looking, clean, and not like it just came out of the junkyard. So that would be my idea of stealth for this vehicle. So if it's in a decent neighborhood, then they see it out there and they'll be like, that doesn't look too bad, But if it was an eyesore or something like that, and if somebody pick up the phone, call the cops, hey, I think somebody's camping outside my front door or something like that, I don't want that scenario. So I'm going to try to spruce it up a little bit. All right, there's a big job ahead of me, man. I have not been looking forward to this, but it needs to be done. So it's one of those things you just have to get out there and get it done. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect, so time to get started. I don't even know where to start right now. Oh, I do need a Bondo just right here. Okay, I'm going to start with some Bondo because it's got to dry before noon. I got to have it sanded before then too. Okay. So here is what I'm working with. It's a Nason full thing, single stage, Oxford white, color code YZ. I told you guys this is a redneck backyard paint job. Didn't believe me, did you? It's 8 to 1 to 2. 2 parts reducer, 1 part activator, 8 parts paint, or base, whatever you want to call it. There's my activator. Shadow, but there's the base. I mean the reducer, sorry. So I'm going to fill it up to 2. And we'll go to 1 with the activator. And we'll go to 1 with the activator. So basically I'm using the scale on the side and then adding them all together. 8 plus 2 plus 1, which actually goes off the scale. It should be 11. I'm exhausted. This takes a lot out of you. It's way too hot to be doing this. Pretty happy the way it's coming out though. Not too many drips. It's a little shiny. I gotta hurry up and finish before the, there's the, I don't know if you can make out the roof up there. Well, I don't even want to point that. You catch my breath. Can't see anything without my glasses or anything. I got some drips on this side, a little bit of overspray. A little work up there, but that's all right. Got to finish this side up. Got a thin coat, one more coat, and I'm gonna call it done. Here we go. Man, hats off to those guys who do this for a living. This is rough work. This is why it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. I don't know if you can see that. Got a couple of bugs. A couple of drips. That's bad. That's the worst part right there. I don't know why that one section right there I had trouble painting. That came out good. I wasn't gonna touch that again because that's nice and shiny, and I don't think I can get that any better than it is. That's only one coat, but that's all right. That's all I needed. And this side, maybe it's because it's not in the sun, but man, it came out good. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm gonna get that unstuck right there. I don't know. It's about what I expected though, and I'm happy with it. I think it'll do.
All right, I'll take you on a tour of the good, the bad, and the ugly here. Okay, well, let's start on the back here. This side seems like it came out better than the other side. I got it all smoothed out. You know, it's got a couple of dry looking spots on it, but for the most part, as straight as you can get a box camper, I think it's there. You know, unless you want to like put Bondo all over the thing, but I don't really care about that. I just wanted some protection on it and have it covered. So I'm pretty pleased with that, and this came out pretty good. I only have one coat on that, but it came out so smooth that man, I didn't want to hit it again. I knew I'd mess it up if I ran another coat on it. So I'm pretty happy with that until you get to this spot right here. And I don't know what happened in this area. 1, 2, 3, 4 drips all in the same spot. And that should have been an easy 5 spot. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 drips over here. 7, okay. More than I thought. But for some reason, and I'm right-handed, this should have been easy. Maybe I was too close to it or something, I don't know. Anyway, that didn't come out too hot, but I'm okay with it. I mean, overall, 10 foot away, you're not gonna see any of that. I do have a few bugs in it, I already showed you that, I think. And this side, it was a little rough. I didn't sand it down quite as well. But it's white now, and there's no logo on it. So I think when I get the windows popped back in the cover, now I can seal it all up real good. Then I can work on putting the solar panels on it. So, whew, I'll tell you one thing, I am glad that's over with. I was dreading that. But I got the whole thing done. I only used a third of the paint that I bought, so I'm probably about, I'd say about 90 bucks for the paint that I used. And I got enough to paint the front cab. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy the way it came out, and no regrets. Glad I did it. Hard job, but totally worth it. And guys, this is an example of build it, don't buy it.